Here comes a new challenger. You must crush them.
Y'all better have your Sunday's best on because it's time for business.
俺剣山
Round one.
Here we go. What are these fighters going to do? Puts one in the pocket. Any developments early in the round will set the table for the rest of the fight. Player one pushes the opponent into the corner. Knockdown. Player one is maintaining the corner position for some juicy damage. What's their game plan here at this critical stage? All right, what's coming up next? The drink level's up to 4. All options are on the table. And it springs forward with the drive rush. KO. Player one picks up the always important first round. They'll want to keep the ball rolling. Medium kick hits. Who's going to start things off? Gets the combo. Throws them to negate the block. Player two creates a good corner opportunity. There's a change of side. Strikes back with the overdrive arrow. A super art, getting that extra juice in with Kagero no Mae. This is a turning point. They gotta turn it around. Springs forward with the drive rush. Opts for the free flow kicks to get drive rush to keep it going. Barely blocks the jump in. Connects KO. We're going into the final round tied up. Which fighter has it in them to grind out the win? Decides not to rush in without a plan. Oh, this is gonna hurt. That corner is starting to ground him from above. Links it. Back into the corner. It's over in a flash. Player two is a...
Another fight is coming your way.
Oh, looks like these two have more beef than a Philly cheesesteak.
Round one. Fight.
Here we go. What are these fighters going to do? Gets the counter in. Throws him down. Player one with the life lead. Now they get pushed into the corner, where it's going to be very difficult to escape. Player one is maintaining the corner position for some juicy damage. Spends the gauge for the drive reversal. The pressure is so intense here. Okay, creating some space here. Knockdown. Springs forward with the drive rush. Player one needs to hold out until their drive gauge recovers. Closing moments of the match. One hit's gonna do it. Drive rush to keep it going. Player two comes from behind to pick up the win. They took advantage of every chance. Player two with a good start to the fight, but can they keep it up? This round is so important. You can feel the intensity in the air. Earlier, we saw a nice comeback with some very tough mental fortitude on display. You know the opponent isn't going to forget that. Knockdown. Risky up-close scrap still going. Harry springs forward with the drive rush. Full SA meters on deck for both sides. This could be over soon. Player one ends the meter, hoping for a good return. Uses the game for the super. They're not playing around here. Player two needs to use their SA gauge to their crowns of what a finish! We're going into the final round tied up. Which fighter has it in them to grind out the win? Hits the drive. Final round. Who will the fighting game gods favor here? Nice parry. Connects with the throw. Springs forward with the drive rush. Player two needs to take advantage of this gauge disparity. Links it. A jump. Here comes the corner pressure. All in with a rush. There's a drive impact. Turns out. A real test of nerve. Oh, putting the cherry on top. This is gonna kill. No doubt about it. Did not miss that chance and takes the round. Player 2 is a force to be reckoned with. It's not over yet. Best believe it's time for that window. Solid trigger on the Toxic Blossom to pile on the damage. Player 2 chases them down, reads them. There's a drive rush to throw the opponent off balance. Player 2 has them legit shook in the corner. What's their game plan here at this critical stage? Takes a big gamble and rips out a raw super. The jump in catches them. Gets the jump in. Drive rush to keep it going. Player 2 will look to apply pressure here. Burnout! Expect the tempo of the match to kick in there. Player 1 takes the round like a thief in the night. What else can they get away with? Drive time. Are we going to see some fireworks here? Dashes forward. Breaks the block with lighting up the skies with Kagero no Mai. Can they keep on him? Still scrapping for control of the space. They return to center stage. One mistake here is all that's needed to finish the... Oh, burnout triggered! Player bigoted Chokarakuchi with Kagero no Mai. They just made that very tricky combo look easy. That's how you know they're on another level. Nightshade Pulse! Changes the pace with a fireball. They're taking a step to Kotsugeki to the face. Player 1 can't use any burns out. Both of them back off. They may be preparing for the fight. What are you jumping in for? Here's the final round. The real fight starts now. Who's going to steal this win? Nightshade Pulse comes out to play. Uses their drive gauge. Checks with a meaty. Oh, in with the rough. Ooh, you never. Oh, what is the cherry on top? And Boo Hanasaki that finds someone. Fly's gonna give you the warm and fuzzy, but not the one that you want. Okay, here we go. That corner, this is gonna hurt. There's a burnout. Player 1 is in a blink sit. Noticeable life lead is a comeback. No hesitation or regret. Hit them with that NSW. Getting that external and internal damage in. A good master taught hockey whip. Nightshade incoming. Their music rushes in. No one could have called that. Player 2 is...
Here comes a new challenger.
How's this match gonna shake out? It's gonna be exciting to see.
Round 1. Fight.
Here we go. What are these fighters going to do? The combo's there. The throw hits. Now the fun begins. Player 2 pushes the opponent into the corner. Gonna pay for telegraphing that jump in. Player 2 is in burnout. He heats it up with a combo into super. Can they convert this punish counter opportunity into something? A nice chunky combo. Can they keep up the assault? All right, what's coming up next? They've been pushed into the wall and the stun's there. Both sides are gonna have to fight without drive. Taking stock. Player 1 has completely used all of their drive. Fires off a tiger! To come from the brink like that? What a comeback! Player 1 picks up the first round. That'll give them a psychological advantage. Nice counter. Fires a tiger shot. Burns the drive gauge. This fight is just underway. Smart play to stop the opponent there. High tiger shot to try something. That attack landed for a counter hit. They'll have to decide how to follow up. They're going for the super art. Savage tiger raid hit. Will we see a drive impact? Oh, they're in the corner now. No running away. Getting that extra juice in with Kagero no Mai. Player 2 might have just shifted this round into high gear. Burnout! Expect the tempo of the match to change. throws them. How long can this offensive assault continue? Stuns. Did that combo finishes it? This is the final round. Expect to see some fireworks. Starts things off with a jump in. Doesn't miss a beat. The throw is denied. All in with a rush. Rattle and hums with a tiger knee. Raw super hard incoming. Those Shiranui flames are hot in more ways than one. Oh, burnout. Did they mean to do that? Both sides getting ready. Player one, turning it up to an 11. Noticeable life lead is a comeback. They were sitting on their meter for this super art. They had it all planned out. That was a fight heard around the world. Yo, top that. It's not over yet. Best believe it's time for that run back. Looks like they want to put a new spin on things with that fireball. Nice tiger nose. Turns it up a notch and sends them to the corner. Goes for the throw. What's the play here? Back throw for the side switch. Well-timed corner switch. Heading into the end game now. It's getting tense. Goes for a projectile to try and change the pace. The low doesn't connect. The quarter makes it hard to escape. What'll get some? Player one picks up the first round. That'll give them a psychological advantage. A brave forward jump there to start. The jump in is denied. Both fighters are looking for a way to get in, but there's still time to feel out the situation. Fully charged tiger uppercut shreds him. Both fighters springs forward with the drive rush. Player one needs to use the threat of the corner here. Breaks the block with a throw. Their will to win is really being tested here. Going in and eats it. Life lead is there, but still anyone's game. Adds a bit of OD spice there. Blocking that drive impact isn't going to work. Both sides getting ready. All in with a rush. Burnout activates. Turning it right up with a super. What's next? Yo, critical art now. This is gonna kill. No doubt about it. Closes it out. Player one was an absolute beast in that match.
Comes a new challenger.
This is gonna be a 5-star match. Get ready for history to be made.
Round one. Fight.
All right, first round. What's going to happen? Definitely saw that counter coming. Their drive gauge was running low, but they use overdrive art anyway just to show they're not gunshot. Deal some damage with that quick combo. Player 1 pushes the opponent into the corner. Nice, perfect parry there. What'll they do next? Player 2 will be in a world of hurt if their drive gauge runs out. They get driven into the wall, breaking their guard. Player 1 is maintaining the corner position for some juicy KO. Player 1 on the board first with the win. They'll want to keep the pressure on. Fires off in overdrive. Gets a risky buff in. Somehow pushes back all the way to center stage. Both fighters are looking for a way to get in, but there's still time to feel out the springs forward with the drive rush. Risky up-close scrap still going. Doesn't miss a beat. The Big Bang could drive rush to keep it going. Not much life to burnout activates. Avoids getting stuck.
Oh, putting the cherry on top.
Oh,
Looking for the definitive end to this round with a level 3 super.
did not miss that chance and takes the round.
Player 1 faced the giant and walks away unscathed. What a win!
Right back into the rematch. We ain't even close to done yet. The attack is parried. Uses this opportunity to really lay into the opponent with a damaging combo. Player 1 is maintaining the corner position for some juicy damage. That's one huge life lead. Is this going where we think it is? At this range, many attacks can connect if you stick gets them. Player 1 on the board first with the win. They'll want to keep the pressure on. They piled up the knowledge. Now, how are they were right to be on guard there. Player 2 needs to use the threat of the corner gate. Drive rush to keep it going. They springs forward with the drive rush. Jumps in. Fly Husho to start something. There's a wall splat. They can't do anything now. A drive impact could end it all here. Player 2 will look, the projectile connects, not giving the opponent any chances. Here's the final round. The real fight starts now. Medium kick hits. That combo did decent damage.
Listen,
Not going anywhere. Both fighters have a full super meter on deck. The winner, were they looking to connect with an overdrive arc from this situation? Their drive kick burns out. Player 2 is in burnout state, a very precarious situation. This is where we can expect some major pressure. This is a complete shutdown. They can't escape. Player 1 can't let this simmer. They gotta start cooking. Stun! They gotta get in there. There's a burnout. Playing super hard to show he had it all planned out. Player 1 straight up outplayed them.
Another fight is coming your way.
What are we going to see transpire between these fighters? No one knows, but this is going to be a must-see match. All right, first round. What's going to happen? Parries the attack and shoots off a projectile from downtown to check their approach. It's the start of the round. How will they start their approach? On dangerous turf. Easy to get tagged at this range. A drive rush to try and keep up the attack. All right. Player 2 pushes the opponent into the corner. The drive gauge is completely empty, meaning their ability to block is also weak. Player 1 doesn't have a lot of drive gauge to play with. Not a good thing. Throws them to negate the block. Surprises them with a drive rush. Great work finding the opening. Life lead opens up. All right, what's coming up next? at this range meant KO. Player 2 on the board first with a win. They'll want to keep the pressure on. How will they take advantage of everything that's happened up until now? Goes for the super art? That's not gonna hit. Medium kick hits. Experiencing burnout. Player 2 will look to apply pressure here. Knockdown and still slugging it out at this range. The solid anti-air. Springs forward with the drive rush. Ugh, this is a complete shutdown. No way. No signs of letting up from out of the corner. Knocked up out of the air. Player 1 is in a rare chance here. They gotta do something. That was the highest if I've ever seen it. Here's the final round. The real fight starts now. Backdash to start. They're not taking any tries to make something happen with an overdrive arc. Drive rush to keep it going. Drive rush. Still plenty of time left. Ooh, you never know what can happen here. This is gonna hurt. Ooh, what a smart throw. Looking for a hold. Getting it all on the drive rush. This can lead to some big damage. These guys are not giving, turning it right up with a super. Take it all on the super. Not shy one bit about it. Lands the super. Time for dessert. Burn out, but they may have a plan here. What a finish. Player 2 made all the right moves. And this experience is only gonna make them stronger. They're still hungry. Both sides stepping up for the rematch. Soft drive rush to keep it going. The quarter makes it hard to escape. What'll be the setup here? Denies the attack and... Okay, both fighters have taken a long step back. They're both looking to reassess the fight. Feeling out the spacing. Player 2 is maintaining the corner position for some juicy damage. Uses the drive rush here to steal their turn. KO. Player 2 sets the tone with that win. Let's see if they can keep it up. How will they take advantage of everything that's happened up until now? Throws them. What's next? Rushes that off and keeps going. Player 2 will look to apply pressure here. Found the opening and snares them clean. Gutsy play with the grab. Springs forward with the drive rush. A trade, but they're not worried. That's a big gap. Who's going to close it? Drive rush to keep it going. Both fighters have a full super meter on deck. The winner will be the one who...
All in with a rush. Turning it right up with a super. Wait, what? Are they actually dead? What? That was enough to kill? Yo, that read was godlike. Player 2 faced the giant and walked away unscathed. What a win!
Challenger.
Oh, looks like these two have more beef than a Philly cheesesteak.
Round 1. Fight.
Let's see what they try to do here in the first round. Overdrive. Jump in finds the mark. It's the start of the round. How will they start their approach? Player 2 pushes the opponent into the corner. What's the play here? Lots of aggression from both sides. Player 2 is maintaining the corner position for some juicy damage. Taking stock. Life lead opens up. Gets him. Player 2 picks up the first round. That'll give them a psychological advantage. Did well to get the buff in there. Does a good job of pushing back. Springs forward with the drive rush. Risky up-close scrap still going. Decides to meet them in the air. Goes for the throw.
They've got the meter for a drive rush to keep it going.
No, that's to pry them open. They quickly get experiencing burnout. That's a counter. Ooh, what a smart blow. This mid-drive impact closes it out.
This is the final round. Expect to see some fireworks.
They both back down. There's no doubt that tensions are high to start this round. They were right to be on guard there.
Carried to the corner. This may be bad news. Go super art to show them what a PhD and fighters can do for you. Is it time for pleasure? Time for pain. As far as jury's concerned, they're kind of the same.
They're hurt big time.
Oh, burnout. Did they mean to do that?
What now? That back throw was huge.
Player 2 is in a very good spot now.
What a read with that anti-air. Gotta hand it to both of our fighters. They put on a real clinic for us.
Here comes a new challenger.
Oh, looks like these two have more beef than a Philly cheesesteak.
ミッションに取り掛かる。
Let's see what they try to do here in the first round. Stands firm and blocks the drive-in. Deals some damage with that quick combo. Player 2 pushes the opponent into the corner. Tries to get a breather with a projectile. Lays on the pressure with the projectile. Player 2 has the life lead. Box him with a target combo. Trips him up. Uncomfortable space here. Can they clip each other on the edge? Both fighters have no meter. Who's going to make the first move? A drive rush to try and keep up the attack. What are they thinking here? Player 2 creates a good super art activated. Expect something big here. KO! Player 2 picks up the first round. That'll give them a psychological advantage. Shoots off a fireball up close. Holds out with the block. Parries the projectile. Things are slow going right now, so we may see someone speed things up soon. Shows the medium kick. The quarter makes it hard to escape. What'll be the setup here?
They've got the meter for a drive impact.
Side switch in the corner. Medium kick hits. Oh, burnout triggered. Looking to impress with this super. Going in. Checks with a medium kick. Barely blocks the jump in. Player 2 is dominating this match. Hanging on for dear life.
All in with the rustle.
Oh, here we go. Player 1 needs to use their SA gauge to their advantage here. Noticeable life kick out of nowhere. Player 2 brings it home. Let's see if they can build themselves a streak. better have your Sunday's best on because it's time for business.
Round one. Fight.
All right, first round. What's going to happen? Turns up the heat and cooks them with the combo. Goes for the fireball. Player 2 pushes the opponent into the corner. A dangerous range here. You don't want to get jumped on a long recovery move or you're going to eat tons of damage. The jump in is denied. Lays on the pressure with the projectile. Holds out with the block. Tries to keep the pressure on the opponent by zoning with fireball. Burnout is triggered. Heats it up with a combo into super. Player 2 creates a, and that's a KO. Timed that perfectly. Player 2 on the board first with a win. They'll want to keep the pressure on. Everything up until now, and everything from here on out, is so vital. Goes for a projectile to try and change the pace. Both fighters want to establish drive rush to keep it going. Gets the jump in. What's their game plan here at this critical stage? Player 2 needs springs forward with the drive rush.
Big anime vibe with the period end.
Ooh, let's go! Player 1 might have just shifted this round into high gear.
A drive impact could end it all here.
Experiencing burnout. Attempts to break the stalemate with
Snipe!
Player 2 is in a blink sit. Throws him. Amazing.
Raw super hard incoming.
Oh, burnout.
Did they mean to do that? Pops off the tank and scores the win.
Here's the final round.
The real fight starts now. Open. Perfect execution with the anti-air. Denied. Keeps cool and locks him out. No! Putting the cherry on top. Giving him the woman punches with a period end. That corner is wasted.
Player 1
Can't let this simmer. They gotta start cooking.
drive rush. Ooh, what a smart play.
Fireball pressure. Trying to wear down the opponent. Player blinks it. That combo finishes it. Player 1 made all the right.
A new warrior has entered the ring!
We're in for something special right here, right now.
Round one. Fight.
All right, first round. What's going to happen? Uses this opportunity to really lay into the opponent with a damaging combo. Maintains composure and pushes out of the corner. Ooh, will they hit, whiff, or even charge in? Tricky territory here. Puts one in the pocket. Uses a drive parry against the attack. Can they use the corner to mount a comeback? Player 1 is going to have a hard time managing their drive now. How much damage can they deal before the opponent's drive gauge replenishes? From up above. Burnout activates. They don't need to go for anything big. Even a light tap could win this round. Both players all out of drive gauge. You've got to be mindful of reach and jump-ins at this range. Looks like they want to put in KO! Player 1 takes the round like a thief in the night. What else can they get away with?
Round two. Fight.
Immediate jump in. The next round is beginning. What's gonna happen now? Not shy with the grab. Player 1 kept their drive gauge topped off through that round and still took the win. Guess they didn't need it. Big opportunity now in this corner. What'll happen here? Player 1 holding on to that corner advantage. Both fighters have a full super meter on deck. The winner, perfect KO. They were in full control there. Well, listen, when you're locked in, That was a decisive win.
comes a new challenger.
HP maxed, side quests done, and the skill tree's fully unlocked. Let's get it on.
Round 1. Fight.
Let's see what they try to do here in the first round. Checks with the projectile. Okay, takes them all the way to the corner. Both fighters will want to make something happen while avoiding burnout. Down to the wire. Player 1 is in burnout. Drives off the table. Knockdown. Player 1 doesn't have a lot of drive gauge to play with. Not a good thing. Throws them. What's next? Good job blocking the jump in. They're showing us just how patient they KO. Player 1 takes the round like a thief in the night. What else can they get away with? They've piled up the knowledge. Now, how are they going to use it? Player 1 will look to apply pressure here. Very solid corner switch. Burnout activates. Player 1 doesn't have a lot of drive gauge to play with. Not a good thing. Knockdown and looking for a chance. Barely blocked. Nice counter. But they're going for the super art? Using the gauge for the super. They're not playing around here. Are we gonna see a comeback here? What now? Flatline zone. Player 1 made all the right moves, and this experience is only gonna make them stronger. How is this rematch going to play out? Are we gonna witness a blow up here? Goes to the overdrive. The drive runs to try and keep up the attack. It's the start of the round. How will they start their approach? Trips him up. Player 1 in that dangerous burnout state. Now they get pushed into the corner, where it's going to be very difficult to escape. Player 1 doesn't have a lot of drive gauge to play with. This is going to hurt. Big trouble here. The stun is going to leave them defenseless. Player heats it up with a combo into super. Player 1 is almost dead, but some clutch drive moves and a few prayers could turn this around in their favor. Perfect. Takes the round without getting touched. Player 2 picks up the always important first round. They'll want to keep the ball rolling. They both showed their hands a little bit. So burnout activates. Parries the jump in to shut it down. Player 1 holding on to that corner advantage. The corner, they've been pushed into the wall and the stun's there. They may be planning to spend their drive gauge here. Medium kick hits. Grabs and springs forward with the drive rush. Ooh, what's this? What's gonna happen? The punish counter gives them a great opening here to do big damage. Lighting up the skies with Kagura no Mai. Player 2 will look to apply pressure here. This is a complete shutdown. They can't. Rushes that off and keeps going. Blocks it. Oh, burnout triggered. Are we gonna see a comeback here? Nails it. Oh, burnout. Did they mean to do that? Any mistake here is gonna be posism. Will this super art do anything? Excellent read. No way. That win wasn't luck. That was 100% planned. Last round, people. Both fighters gotta go all in for this one. Who will come out on top in this final round? Here comes the corner pressure. Using the gauge for the super. They're not playing around here. What will they do next? Burn out, but they may have a plan here. Anti-air in the clutch. All in with the rush. Turns out. They're backed into the corner now. Jumps. Oh, what a finish. Player 1 faced the giant and walked away unscathed.